Oh, hello. We're here today with a customer review and a how-to. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so with that said, here's this. This is what you can do with the instructions, because that's how much they help. First things first, let me say that I'm a pretty fart smeller. So I kind of can figure stuff out. But if you told me that this is what would entail installing an Upflush toilet, never would do it again. I'd get a bucket, put a lid on it, and every time anybody pooped in it, I just throw it out the window. It's that ridiculous. So let's take a look at the plumbing before I close this all up. A plumbing nightmare. I'm gonna Vanna White the shit out of this toilet. Literally. Anywho, this is the Sanicompact4. It is a self-contained macerating pump Upflush toilet. This is part of the plumbing that you have to have. That's a water inlet. That's a plug for your GFCI. Always make sure you have a ground fault interrupted circuit in place near a water source. With that said, here, take a look at this. This is the inch line right here with the drain for my sink. If you want to add a drain for a sink, that's where that goes, all within a 12 by 12 section behind this toilet vent. So this is a one-way valve. Not clear whether to put that on it. Put that on it. And if you're ever thinking of installing this with the sink, you want the sink to be to the right of the toilet. If not, this is what you have to do. Picture this. I'm going to try to show you. This is, so this is your vent pipe. Here is your sink drain. And if you want to install your sink on the left side of this toilet, this is what you have to do with the pipes. And then they work. So, if at all cost, switch them. If your toilet is going to be on the right hand side of your sink, rethink that tremendously with this toilet. 0.5 stars for ease of installation. Okay, let's go back to the poop. So, water inlet. Got a nice PEX, put it in there. And guess what this awesome contraption is? What's that? Tell me what that is. Me neither. No clue. I had to research what in the world that might be. What kind of fitting? European piece of baloney. All meat. So after asking the pro that I know, my brother, no clue. I contacted the Googles and read for months at a time trying to figure out what this fitting was. Want to know what it was? Want to know? Do you really want to know? Let me show you. Come on in. Trying to find one of them. Oh, there it is. I have it right beside me. Look, I was planning to show you. Literally, it's a compression fitting to fit exactly into this 3/8 compression end of a valve. Quarter turn, 90-degree valve. I got mine, the crimpable pecs, because I used pecs. Got that figured out. And that was really, I think, the big head scratcher with it. The other big head scratcher is I'm illiterate. I don't know if you knew that about me. I'm really good with pictures. Could not figure out anything that this paperwork that came with this crapper was trying to tell me to do.
Look at all those chickens.
Just know this, keep this in mind. Shit flows downhill unless it's being pumped directly up through your wall by this toilet. So the drain from the sink, slope down. The one-way valve, have it as close to the toilet as you can so that when it pumps all your vertical poops, just picture my finger being poops.
A little longer than a few minutes later. A few inches later.
And then it goes, and then it goes into my main drain. Look at this. I drew you a nice drawing. I tied the drain in right here. Our washing machine comes right down through here. And then our main is right out there. Let's not talk about the village of Lithopolis or the main. I'm joking. I'm going to talk about that next. But this toilet, if you install them every day, probably solve all this stuff. I don't. I was just trying to make it easier for my family to not run upstairs and crap their pants trying to go to the bathroom, so I wanted to install a little half bath in the basement. Which, very, very happy. Cute. Well, I can't see it. Vanity. And sink. So that would be awesome. I'm going to be back in my old house. Haven't seen that one. See if I can cue it up. There it is. Alright, back to this one. So yeah, that's it. I am covering this mother effer up in drywall. I'm going to try to, in one day, hook all these waters, quarter turn valves up, and see if my poop can go uphill like the village of Lithopolis thinks it's able to do. Thanks for watching.